What's up, guys? How's everybody doing? Hope everybody's having a wonderful day. Niecy Poo, you were acting so weird. What are you doing, girl? Swear, my damn cat. Um, last time I did the video, you guys actually saw me do a house, which I don't know how many of y'all actually watched the video of the house flipper. I know most of y'all probably saying, what the hell's going on with Destiny 2 this month? Well, ladies and gentlemen, Destiny 2 has been on a short break for right now because I do not have PlayStation Plus anymore. We seem to be struggling with the money situation. But we're gonna hang in there pretty much. You know, our bills and stuff is gonna be taken care of and everything. I'm wondering how many internet has actually rose up dramatically, which is really bullshit. How many are actually willing to actually keep up with the internet, and how many are willing to actually remove the internet? Just wondering, guys, because as right now, it seems like internet is definitely getting very greedy at the moment. But today we are at a new house, and I literally had another house that was lined up, and I moved into that house and moved out of my little shack that I was in. Today we will be doing this land of ours, and this one right here is a little abandoned house that was abandoned and everything. I moved into the other house, which y'all will probably see at the end of a couple of days. I will be coming back out here and finishing this off later. So what we're gonna be doing is actually basically fixing up. Let's get rid of this door. We're gonna be fixing up this house and trying to make it into a wonderful, wonderful house. As you can see, the amount of money I have is $100,000, which is not a lot of money. No, it's not, guys. So we need to sell this house for a nice profit. And I will be definitely working my butt off with this house to get the nice profit, because we really need a amazing profit of this house. And I hope you guys are ready for this project, because this house is going to get a whole new makeover. This is definitely this was an office slash room. This right here was a bedroom. This was the bathroom, and this was the living room, and this is the kitchen. Okay, living room, kitchen. Alright, living room and kitchen is where we're going to be working on first. So let's get the kitchen and living room taken care of to make this house doable. And hopefully we can actually get a wonderful layout of this house. Wish me luck, guys. Living room and kitchen. How many of y'all will actually really get the living room and kitchen working together like this? Will I be breaking down the walls? Yes, guys, I have no choice but to break down the walls, because the living room and kitchen should be an open, central place in this apartment. I think the wall is definitely just closing out the whole concept of the house. I really do. I think it is, big time. So what we're gonna do is actually open out the kitchen and the living room. Have an opening area instead of a closed-in area, which is actually not that bad. I could deal with the opening area instead of closed area. What do y'all think? Now the color I'm gonna be picking, let's use my fingers because you get twice as much done with your hands instead of the gun, guys. But yeah, the kitchen and living room should definitely be probably like 30 or 40 minutes. I'm thinking 30 or 40 minutes. How long y'all think, guys? Yeah, it's Nisipo. Alright. So What we're gonna be doing is breaking down this wall and the other wall because it doesn't need to be there. Get rid of these outlets, sockets. We already know the bathroom's here. So what we're gonna do is actually do this. We're gonna break this. We're gonna keep the bathroom where it's at. I'm not moving the bathroom. We just need to get rid of this wall because we need to extend the living situation. And I hope you guys actually make this work. Alright. Living room. Living room. This is a wall. So make this... This is the bedroom. And this is that. I can actually make this the bedroom. And this the bathroom. And this right here would be a closet. I'm thinking about making this into a closet actually. So let's transform this. Maybe I can make it a little better. I'm not sure. But I'm thinking a little closet here. A storage room? Probably. I'm thinking a little storage room. But I'm not sure yet. So we'll see what happens. Storage room would be nice right here, wouldn't it? Because we already know this and this is the bedroom. So that is definitely the bedroom, which we know that for a fact already. Sorry guys, I'm just keep getting sidetracked. I'm supposed to be doing the other stuff and then I end up doing something else. It never seems to amaze me. Do not get rid of the window. Do not get rid of the window. But it just seems totally dysfunctional in this house, you know? It's always dysfunctional inside of a house. And then you're like, what the hell should I do? And then you see something, then you're like, oh, wow. I know what I'm gonna do. And then you realize, nope, that's not what we're gonna do. And then you end up changing your whole MRA, you know? And that's exactly what's going on here. My MRA is changing. Let's knock down these walls right here. Transform this into a bedroom slash bathroom. I think this light switch is definitely in the wrong spot. Sorry, light switch, you gotta move. I don't know. I'm just sitting here looking at this stuff and just never really satisfied. So actually, I think I'm gonna do the room first and then I'll go back to the living room. So let's do the room first and then we'll do the living room and kitchen. I think that's what we're gonna do. Because the room seems to definitely be getting me some ideas, but I'm not quite sure about it. You know, it's interesting. My mallet is definitely not hitting correctly. Smash the wall. Yeah, sometimes this thing wouldn't hit the wall correctly, and then sometimes it don't want to. I don't know what's going on. We have $105 for me selling the merchandise. So I got $5,000 for the merchandise that I sold. It's crazy. Skill points keep unlocking, which is magnificent. Okay, maybe. Come into here. Go that way. Ah. Seems like the bathroom and bedroom might actually be the bedroom. I'm definitely making this a nice sized bedroom for sure. This is really a 2-bedroom house. Not turning this into a 2-bedroom house. I'm still turning this back into a 1-bedroom house because I really think that sometimes they give you a 2-bedroom house and it's not really worth a 2-bedroom house. It's actually worth really a 1-bedroom, to be precise. Okay, we got that there, that there, that there. Okay, I could just make this a wall all the way through here, make this a door that'll lead into the living room, but I'm not gonna do that. Alright, so we're gonna come into the there, and then you're going to see that net. I'm thinking of actually making this the living room. Well, the kitchen could actually go here, which leads out to the patio, and this could be the living room. But let's work on the bathroom and the bedroom, to be precise first. So before I actually do anything, let's get the bathroom and bedroom going and plaster these walls and get the dirt off the floor and stuff. Make the house look a little better, you know? Because I'm still not sure how I'm doing this. This is not that easy to do. It gets you thinking and you sitting there like, ooh, ah, yeah. And then you change up your end game, you know? Like I said, guys, I'm not going to really be sticking to my plans when I be planning stuff out. I never do stick with it. It's just the way I am. I just try and go with the flow as much as possible. Okay. Alright, so what we're gonna do is plaster the walls, because that is actually the first thing you should always do. How did I miss this window? It's the first thing to do, always. So, wow, those are clean windows. But yeah, we're gonna do that. Am I gonna go all out with this? I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna go all out with this house. I'm not sure, but I do know one thing. A bathroom is definitely the main thing right now. So let's get the bathroom going so that we can actually get this done. I already know how I actually want the wall. We got some upgrades to do. Alright, so let's go with strength. The mopping situation. Minimap shows more. Increase negotiable prices, and this is finished. And then we got the 75% one, and this one that's finished. The gardening is, oh, look at that, that is amazing. Alright, let's go with installations. We're gonna go with the wonderful, wonderful shower. We're gonna go all out with the shower. Yes, guys, we're gonna go all out with the shower because I really want the shower to go nicely. The window is definitely in the way of the shower, which really sucks because I really don't like the concept of where the window is. You see where the window is? It's actually taking the central of the shower because of the wall. Who the heck want to take a shower in front of the window? Not me. So we gotta have to basically I don't like the concept that there's a window right here and the shower is right here. So we gotta add some blinds to the window for sure. Let's add some blinds because I don't want people peeping in like peeping Tom. So let's go with windows. And we're gonna go with some blinds. We don't want no peeping Toms. You're not peeping through my window. No, you're not. Get out. When I take a shower, you're not gonna be spying on me in the shower. That's a no-no. Okay. Is that better, guys? I think that's better. Now we can put the shower there. Yeah, I don't want nobody peeping on me. You know, who wanna get peeped on while you taking a shower? I'll be like a pervert. You know? Alright, let's get the shower. I like this one. We're gonna go with this one. Now, y'all wondering when am I gonna do the paint job? The paint job comes last inside the gameplay. So I will not be painting the house until the last of the video recording. So as of right now, I'm just gonna be basically putting the stuff into the house and hooking up the house. And then in the last part, I will be painting the house. Because I think that would be actually the best finishing touch. If I see anything else that I actually want, I can add. So what we're gonna do is actually hook up the house first. Why? Oh, I can't see. Hook up the house, get it hooked up and everything. I'm not sure how long it's gonna take me to actually hook up this location, but right now we're doing the bathroom and the bedroom, and then I guess in the next clip we're gonna be doing the living room and the kitchen. Alright, there's that right there, and right here we're gonna do the sink. We're gonna put the sink near the shower. Where's the sink? There it goes. Okay. Now they gave you like a nice amount of sinks, and I actually would like these sinks right here because they're pretty much more classier, and I really like these sinks. So I tend to actually stick with that. The doors saying they handle black. Nah. Faucet black and sink. Let's go with white. Yeah, we're gonna stick with that. I prefer black. A lot of black because black is actually nice. It looks more richer and more substantial. Excuse me. As you can tell, I still got the cough. Yes, I do. I like a lot of black because black goes with almost anything inside the house. And I tend to actually really like stick to it a lot. Most of y'all probably saying you need to use something else. Yeah, I know, guys. It's just that the game doesn't give you much to choose from. So the only remedy I could think of right now is black. Alright. There's that right there, which is pretty good. Alright. And now we got this socket right here, which is on this wall. I really don't want this socket here. Move. Alright, so we got that right there. That there. Um, we're gonna knock down this wall right here because I need to extend it. I definitely need to extend this wall. I don't know how far I'm going to extend it, but I do know one thing. I will be knocking down some of the wall. Probably. Alright. So we got that right there. And then we need to add the toilet. So the toilet bowl will be... Well, we need to put the door. So let's put the door... Now, if I put the wall here, it's still enough room, but it's not enough room for the toilet. So let's move 2 back. 3 back? Let's see, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. That would be 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 3. Alright. We're good? We're good. Alright. We need to add the toilet, which we will in a second. But we need to find out where the door is going to be. Where would you put the door? The bathroom? Right here. Alright, so let's get the door. I like these daggone freaking doors right here. These doors is freaking amazing. Looks more classier. Open. Let's see which way we want this door to open. Yeah. Yep, that's exactly how I want the door to open. Okay. Alright. Let's get the wall. Wall. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hopefully it's lining up perfectly with that wall. 5. This is a long doorway, actually. Okay, let's get in the door. Another door, which is going to be the bedroom door. The bedroom door is just going to be a regular door. I'm not going to go all out with a regular door. I don't want that to swing that way, because then you can put the dresser here. Door, yeah, I think that's fine. Most people are probably saying, yo, you always put the door in wrong. I know, I got the door swinging in opposite directions and stuff like that sometimes. And I don't know, it's just the matter of how you want the door to swing. How do you want your door to swing, you know? And sometimes I really don't pay attention to how I want the door to swing. And then I just realize it's swinging into the merchandise. Okay, now we just need to add this wall right here. Yes, guys, the wall's going here. And the reason why it's going here is because of the lay out the bathroom, which means I'm gonna need to change the bathroom just a bit. Just a bit, guys. I'm not keeping these lights. I think I might add a tub in this bathroom, actually. I might be able to add a tub. Because you got a toilet, and then I might be able to squeeze a tub in here. Nobody just wants a shower in the bathroom, right? Definitely not me. Oh yeah, I might be able to squeeze a tub. Might, I said. But I'm not gonna do it. 5 walls at once, that would be nice. Okay, so let's get the toilet. Like I said, I'm not sure, but let's put the toilet in there and then it will tell me whether I'll be able to squeeze a tub. But I don't think so. I think the toilet will be nice with a nice toilet stand, a hanging rack, a little bit right there, toilet in the corner, so you're not bunched up on top of stuff. You just relax in the toilet. Now we're gonna go with, well, since it's the residence thingy, we're gonna go with this weird toilet right here so we can put stuff on top of the toilet. Black. Mountain color. Black. Nah, we gotta go white. Plastic black. Details black. Black. Where's the white? Base. I really wanted to be a little bit interesting front. I think that's fine. Nice little white. Oh god, the light sometimes just messes up my whole concept. Maybe I should have changed the knob. Alright, so let's change the knob to a white knob so we can actually see the knob. White. What about gray? Looks more like grayish color. Oh yeah, that's better. Yeah, that's a little better. Alright, so the shower is here, that's there, that's there. And we need to put the heater in here. Oh. See if we go to fit there? Is the heater going to fit? Oh, it just barely fit that corner. Oh, thank God. Okay. Sometimes you forget. Okay, so we got blinds in the bathroom so we won't have no peeping toms. I like the reflection. Did you see that? The reflection? How is there a reflection of the room? Look at that. Alright, so we got that there, that there. Let's get the bathroom. Switch that out. Change the light source in the bathroom. Light switch. Light switch will be on this side of the door, because when you come in, the door is swinging that way. Yep. Alright. Let's get the little slip. A regular bathroom light. I'm gonna go with black. I'm just loving the black in the game for some reason. The black is just so amazing. And then we hit the switch. That looks really good. And then over the toilet we're gonna put a radiator rack over it, which is the towel radiator, so your towels can actually dry. Oh, wait a minute. The toilet is way too wide for the rack. Wow. Or is it? I don't know. Let's see. Hopefully it's not a long pole. Oh, it's perfect. Alright. I'm about to say, yo. Damn toilet. Oh yeah, that's perfect. Alright. So we got this lovely bathroom with a mirror. And that it would be nice if they actually had a mirror that actually opened and closed inside the bathroom, inside the game. The open and close one with the filing cabinet in the middle. That would be freaking awesome. Now, as I said, I'm going to paint this later and do the floor later. Alright, so the bathroom is complete, and now we need to work on the bedroom. We're going to put the light switch on the door, so we can have some light. I mean, on the wall. I said the door. There we go. And we're going to work on plastering the wall. And the reason why I have to plaster it is because if I don't plaster the wall, I won't be able to actually paint the room, which sucks. Alright, so most people actually want a nice little bookshelf inside the room, and they want beautiful pictures on the walls and stuff like that. They want all that stuff inside the room. So as for me, I gotta get the wonderful paintings on the wall, and a nice sized bed, this, that, da. It's a little annoying after a while. Yes, it is. Just go in there. Like I said, we are going to be busy with this section later. Alright, so the bedroom needs definitely a nice little curtain on the wall, so we can see. Can we get some curtains? If I can get some curtains in here, I don't know. Let's see if I can get a curtain over the wall. Wish me luck, because we're gonna need it. Curtain. That's not fitting. Why is it not fitting? Why I can't put the curtain on the wall? Fine. I'll just add some blinds then. For some reason, I'm not sure why I can't put the curtains on the walls. I guess because I didn't paint it, I guess? I guess they want me to paint before I put them on the wall? I don't know. I would prefer to put the curtains up. Well, I could put it on this wall. Oh, I can't put it on this wall because you see the size of the wall? This one is actually wider. Oh, that sucks. Alright, so we're gonna put blinds instead. Okay, now I see why I can't put the curtain on the wall. Okay, blinds. Let's go with the blinds instead then. We are going blinds. 1, 2, 3, door. Okay, we're gonna go with blinds instead then, because the curtains is not gonna work. Curtains on the side and then blinds on the inside doesn't even make any sense. So I'm not even gonna do that. Alright guys, we're almost hitting the recording mark of the video game, because I started it with a nice intro, kind of, and this is taking a little longer than what I anticipated. So if it happens to cut out in the process, stay tuned for the next clip with me showing you guys what I did to the room, if it happens to cut out before I can end it. Okay. It's like a pain in the butt. The bathroom took a little longer than what I anticipated. Okay, we're gonna put a nice little bed right here. I'm not gonna put it near the window. Now, the beds, I'm gonna use a different kind of bed. Last time you saw me use this bed. I'm not gonna be using that bed. I'm gonna be using this bed. And the color, the covers is gonna be beige with the burgundy and gray for the frame. Actually, that's literally by the door. That's by the door? Yeah, that's by the door. Okay, so I might have to move the door over. I might have to move the door over. Don't be mad because I moved the daggone thing, you freaking piece of crap. Okay, so we need to move the door for sure. Okay, so we need to open up the door the other way, because I don't like the way the door is opening, because it's opening in that direction. So if the door will open in the opposite direction, I think that would be a whole lot better. So let's get rid of that. Change the door direction. Yeah, that's better. But the door is not in more. The door even lined up? No, it's not. There we go. Now when you walk into the room, you can walk this way. And then close the door. Okay, so the light switch will have to be switched to over here. Alright. There. That's better. Because the door entrance was like a pain in the butt. I did not like that. We're gonna add a nice little computer area for office. office computer desk. I used to go with the baby small one, but I don't really want to go with the baby small one, 'cause that's the one I always go for. That's like a corner desk right there. Could probably add a nice. Let's see. Oh yeah, there we go. Nice little computer desk right there. A little bookshelf right here. Let's get the chairs. Chair. Thank you. More like a. Just pick a white chair. Over here, we're at like a little bookshelf. Living room. Shelves. Like I said, these fools really love bookshelves for some reason. I'm not sure what it is about bookshelves, but the bookshelf seems to be the biggest thing in this game. And they always go ham over the freaking bookshelves. Alright, so make sure you actually equip the bookshelves. It would have been nice if they actually had a smaller one. See, out in the corner, they always like, oh, look, a wonderful bookshelf. Yeah, they love bookshelves. Alright, so being that the bookshelf is over there in that corner, which leaves no room for a dresser, which is right here in this corner over here, we will have to definitely slide this bed over just about an inch, because it's taking up a little bit too much room in that corner. Kind of sucks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 4, 4, 8, 8, 8. That works like a charm. We could add like a little small little desk. Small little corridor desk. We do need to add some dressers, and I will be definitely adding some dressers. Wardrobe is definitely what we need. I'm gonna go with black on black. I don't like the way that looks. I've always picked out this daggone thing. I don't know why I always pick this one, but I always do. I seem to always pick this one. It's a heck of a squeeze just to put some books in there, but that's what we're gonna be doing. We're gonna be squeezing that in there. Alright. Nice little room, computer room, little bookshelf right here, dresser right there. Let's put the heater installation over here so you won't be hot. Let's also add the air conditioning, which we're going to basically put right here. Okay. As I said, we are cutting it real close to the end of the video clip, and I hope you guys actually enjoyed this. I said the people want certain stuff in the houses, and sometimes you just can't put it all in there, and you play a little safe card, which is really not that bad. Now the color of the house is going to be the problem because I don't know what color to actually color the house. So I'm a little on the confusion side. Eventually it will get done when it gets done. But so far the room is very simple. I will be adding paintings on the wall last. The ceiling, I don't like the lights. I'm gonna add a ceiling fan inside the room to give us circulations inside the bedroom so that we could get some air while we're sleeping. Some people like to actually have fans in their room. They like to actually have air, you know. Ain't nothing wrong with that. My bedroom had a fan. How many of your rooms had a fan in it? Cause I know mine's did. Okay, we're gonna get rid of this and add a regular light. What the hell? The hell's a regular light? Well, yeah, I really don't help too much. Actually, you know what? Add another ceiling fan. Screw it. 2 fans. Screw it. There. We got 2 ceiling fans inside the bedroom. We got the air conditioner situation. Nice little bed. Nice little bookshelf with a computer stand. 2 things right here. That right there. A wardrobe could actually go right there. Another dressing cabinet won't hurt. So let's see if I can squeeze one more dressing cabinet in the room. Furniture, bedroom. Let's put a wardrobe, a big standing closet. I'm gonna go with this one because it's not as big. It's a lot smaller compared to the other ones. There we go. More places to put clothes. Alright, so we got the bathroom, the bedroom. Simple. Not out of the ordinary. I just noticed that this door is an outside door. Oh my god, wrong door. Let's switch this door. Why is there a knocker on the door? No, no, no. There we go. Alright. I got to throw the swing in that way because it's actually better because you could just walk in this way. So that's the reason why I like that door like that. I got this door swinging in this way because then you can walk in, you can go this way to the bathroom. Now most people actually are wondering why sometimes these doors just end wrong. It doesn't really matter. Alright, so this is the corridor which is right here. And then you got this portion right here which is the other area. Alright guys, stay tuned for the next part when I actually knock down some more walls and try and get the living room and kitchen going. I'll see you guys later. Peace out.